Hey guys, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I'm Taffany and this is Tika's Gardens. And my neighbor is coming by on a little golf cart with his dog. You're going to hear that noise as he goes by. All right, I wanted to give him a chance to go by because it's pretty noisy. But we're going to be decorating the front porch today. I'm going to take out my fall mums, which are from Valerie Parhill QVC. And I'm going to be putting out some faux hydrangeas, also from Valerie Parhill QVC. I have this wreath that I got from Ross. I have an old garden flag that I'm going to be putting out. I'm going to be putting out my spring rug, which I used last year. So there's not much that I'm putting out this year. I'm just going to keep it simple. Now, I do want to say I don't usually go for half wreaths, but I do like the fact that this is a woven, like a rattan, so to speak. And so I can fill this in for each season as I want. This, as I said, came from Ross. And I also don't typically go for wreaths like with the eggs and stuff in it. I like to keep things seasonal, not holiday driven. But this was cute and I can see the future use of this. So I chose to go with this because I can make this wreath work for fall, winter, whatever I want to do. Because I can stick in whatever greenery I want. So after the Easter holiday, I will pull the egg there. As you can see, I'll pull the egg out and I will put in some things that are more representative of summer. But anyway, let me put my egg back on and we're going to get the wreath on the door. I wanted to pull out the whole stick so you could see it, but the egg itself came out. But anyway, I can pull these out, like I said, and make this what I want. It has this rope here on it, so I'm going to just use the rope and let it hang. And I think that is really pretty. And as far as my pots are concerned, I had these pots with red poinsettias for the winter. And I took them out a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago, not that long. And I'm not going to have all of these extra pots out here this year. I'm just going to go with the evergreen and my smaller pot right there with the hydrangeas that I have. So I'm going to move these out of the way for right now. I'm going to switch out the mat. Oh, before I put the mat down, let me show you. It just says hello, and it's got pink and white flowers, real simple. And as far as the flowers are concerned, the mums came in pots. So just drop in and out. There we go. There is a little gecko or lizard inside of that. That scared me half to death. You got to come out of there, little fella. All right, I brought everything out. I forgot my hydrangeas. Let me run in the house real quick and get those, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, you're going to hear some yard work being done a couple houses down. Their landscapers are here, but I wanted to show you the faux hydrangeas that I have. They are so pretty. I like to put out pinks and stuff on the front porch, and they've got the little handles that you can stick into like a foam, a floral foam or cake foam or whatever. What I am going to do for right now is try out. Okay, so why did I just see a gecko with little lizard in this one too? So both pots have been confiscated by wildlife. Let me try to get these things out of here before I put these flowers in. One down. This one over here is like really active. Okay, that's both of them. And they were both babies too on top of that. But what I am going to try to do, I have some I have some floral foam that is not here yet, but I'm going to see, this is what was holding them in the box. I'm going to see if I can get this to fit down in the pots and then sit this inside of it. Same with this one. Okay guys, so at this point the lawnmowers are really revving up, so I just figured I would do a little voiceover in this part. What I'm doing right now is just kind of fluffing up the flowers, bending the branches so that they can kind of hang over the pot, and just kind of make it, you know, look full and more realistic in its shape. And I just think these are so lovely looking. I love the pinks and the natural looking limey green color of the hydrangea leaves there. So I would highly recommend these. I just really love the faux florals from Valerie Parhill. I have just used a lot of things like this for years, but even more so since being in this house and not able to really successfully grow stuff on this front porch. So anyway guys, we're just getting this fluffed up, and I just think it looks so good, and the cardboard has worked out. Although I have the foam coming, I ordered some off of Amazon. I may not even need it. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm going to do is change out my winter garden flag with the red cardinals and the snow and everything, and I'm going to put out my spring summer garden flag, which has birds, you know, with lots of pretty flowers and a bird bath and all that. So that is all I'm going to do here, and then we will step back and take a look at how everything looks all put together. Now, as far as putting this garden flag on, it's just a matter of removing that rubber stopper that usually sits on the end of these stands, and just sliding your, you know, what you want on or off, and then putting the stopper back on. The stopper keeps it from blowing off in the wind and everything. So that's all that is required to install the flag. But one thing I am doing while I'm installing that flag is, you notice I keep looking at the door, and I'm feeling like I don't quite like the wreath hanging from the string. As I look at it, I'm feeling like the wreath should be directly onto the hook and not hanging from the screen. So I think I'm going to change that. Yeah, definitely we're gonna change it. So let's take it off of the from the rope hanging there, and let's attach it directly from the woven rattan and hang it. And then also looking at it, I feel like that left side, the leaves are kind of drooping inward there. So let's fix the leaves as well. But let's get it hanging. Let's make sure it's centered so that the ribbon, you know, is sitting right in the middle there. And Yeah, we're gonna definitely fluff up these leaves and get them, get it to where it looks even and balanced. You know, I guess that's just my pickiness. I just, you know, things don't have to be exact or perfect, but they do at least need to have a little balance, because it's just going to drive me crazy otherwise. And you've probably noticed that characteristic in me from the garden, having to kind of have things balanced out and, you know, looking even and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's just me. But yeah, we're going to get it looking good. And voila, there we are. That's a full view of everything. The garden flag with the birds on the bird bath and all the pretty pink flowers. So pretty. And then we have the front porch with the mat and the with the pink and white flowers, the hydrangea, and pink and white in the wreath. And the bow is a creamy beigey color. It's got the little pink eggs in the wreath. It's so pretty. And like I said, this wreath can be used for multiple seasons. Just add in additional greenery, take out the flowers and eggs for the season, and it can be a fall wreath, a winter wreath, whatever you want. And then, of course, the evergreens, which are a staple on the porch. And if you recall, those pots were new. We just got those in the fall, all of the pots actually. And then we have the hydrangeas. I love the faux hydrangeas. I've tried so hard to grow things on this porch and it always failed. So I'm happy to be able to have color on this porch without having to water and without watching something die. But this looks nice. I hope you guys love it too. Simple, but it says what the season is. All right, guys, in spite of the noise, I wanted to just say thank you for joining me today here on the front porch. As you can see, I just kept it simple. I don't have a lot of florals down here. I removed the round pots and I just have the hydrangeas, the evergreens, and then a gorgeous wreath. And I think everything looks very nice. So I hope you enjoyed this first spring decorating video, and we have more to come. Every March, I always decorate inside of the house and the porch and back door, and I've done it for years, long before YouTube. So I've just decided to bring you guys along, even though I do gardening, to show you what I do for the porch and everything, and show you a little bit of the inside of the house as well sometimes. Um, I used to do live flowers out here and they kept dying, so I just gave up and just chose to go with faux. But I love it and I think it blends in well with the live flowers in the garden. But guys, that is going to be it for today. Thank you for joining me as we decorate, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.